A new Universal theme park in Texas?
Year-round horror nights in Vegas.
And Mardi Gras 2023 details are here.
This is episode 543 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello, everybody. This is Michelle, your host for today. And with me, I've got Tracy Malaby.
Hello, everyone.
Lee Malaby.
Hello, on.
And Christopher.
What up, what up?
Chris just got first name, we got full names.
Chris, not a Malaby.
Yeah.
I got Christopher, so I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
To be fair, you are, you two-timing piece of...
Nerf herder? What are you going to call me, man?
To be fair, Tracy and I did it first, so I can't really complain too much at you.
Yeah. Well,
True.
I must confess they've invited me too, so...
To be fair, if they get to hear this before I get hold of Brian, I'm inviting myself on their next one as well. To be fair. And I'm not joking, I genuinely am. Brian, if I haven't got in touch with you, message me, dude.
No, you should go
So
on.
Chris,
It's a lot
what
of fun.
did you do so that everybody's not completely confused?
I was recorded with them last night on the Universal Family podcast. Just kind of talking about, we got to hang out with them last weekend during the long weekend. Spent basically a full day and change with them. So we just kind of recapped some of the stuff we were doing. It was nice to chat again. And it brought me back to weekender vibes.
I know, you guys look like you're having fun.
Oh, it was awesome. Like, this was the first trip back from, like, since the weekender. So it was kind of weird because I was used to seeing so many people. But then, like, the first portion of the trip was hanging out with, like, Jillian and
Aw.
Maddie and Kenneth and all that. So, you know, it was fun to kind of have that. It felt like that again. And then seeing the Coopers again, it was nice.
So cool.
And also Madeline. Hung out with her for quite a bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't nice
Love
for
her.
us sitting at home watching it happen with us not being there, but anyway. We're glad you had fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, they've invited me to join them at some point too because I'm planning their school's band trip to Universal, which has been, if anybody's listened to any of our podcasts in the past, we know how planning events with Universal goes. So yeah, we're going to have an episode talking about
simple.
that process as well.
It'd be interesting, actually.
Yep. Awesome. Well, we got a lot to talk about. So let's start it off with a Not So Little Things by Seth.
This is Seth Kabursky, co-author of the Unofficial Guides, back with another look at all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort for late January of 2023. And first up, as we enter City Walk, you will definitely notice the new Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort sign. The old sign had been missing for many months, and while the new version uses a font that's quite a bit simpler than the old one, it's great to have any kind of welcome signage back. If you were at City Walk this past weekend, you probably also noticed a little thing called the Premier League Fan Festival, which happened on January 21st and 22nd. This brought a lot of fans of football, or as we in the United States call it, soccer, out to City Walk. But as we move inside the theme parks, things have been a little less crowded lately, with relatively low wait times since the Martin Luther King weekend ended. One exception to that wait time rule inside Universal Studios Florida, the Transformers attraction recently has had trouble with one of its vertical transport units, or elevators, which brought the attraction's capacity down to half of what it normally should be. Hopefully that technical issue will be resolved by the time you listen to this. Of course, the big news recently has been the closure of Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone. Construction walls are now up all around Kid Zone, blocking access to everything except Animal Actors, SpongeBob SquarePants' store, and the E.T. Adventure. One little thing we've noticed is that some rather obscure DreamWorks-owned characters have appeared along the side of the walls, in addition to characters we expect like Kung Fu Panda and Shrek. We've also spotted Captain Underpants and Megamind. If you're missing some of those DreamWorks characters who used to be found in Kid Zone, You can find Puss in Boots and Kitty Softpaws doing meet and greets outside of the La Bamba restaurant, and the trolls can be spotted outside of Mel's Drive-In. Speaking of that Cafe La Bamba restaurant, it recently reopened after many years of being used only for VIP and special events. It's got a new Mexican menu with burritos, bowls, and tacos, not too dissimilar from a Chipotle. I stopped in on its first week of operation and personally enjoyed the Baja shrimp, but I liked the vegan chorizo even better. There's also a vegan portobello option. So if you're looking for plant-based dining, this is a good new possibility. I will say that during the opening days, they were having some issues with the service. For now, you have to use mobile ordering. Be sure to double check that you get everything that you ordered. Unfortunately, the universal food gods giveth and they taketh away. With the opening of La Bamba, it seems that the menu at Central Park Crepes, right across the street from La Bamba, has been slimmed down a little. And a Richter's was closed for a bit due to a refurbishment. Over at the upcoming VillainCon Minion Blast attraction, new banners have been hung outside the entrance featuring the Vicious Six. And over in the New York area, I'm happy to say that the Vamos Dance Show, which was originally no longer on the calendar after the Martin Luther King weekend, has now been extended indefinitely. And finally, before we exit the park, Universal Studios Florida is getting ready for Mardi Gras, which kicks off on February 4th. Food booths are going up around the park, and we've even got a teaser for a Cursed Coconut Club in one of the windows in New York. Look for that to be coming soon to City Walk. I know there was some concern when Universal first announced that they would have a paid dinner package for float riding this year, but free float riding has returned for Universal Orlando annual pass holders. Availability is limited, but I personally was able to get in there and secure myself a reservation for February 16th. And if you're not a pass holder, they have said that a limited number of free float rides will be available on a same-day basis through the Universal app.
For $100.
Okay, now we're heading over to Islands of Adventure, where refurbishment work at the front entrance still seems to be continuing. I saw more maintenance going on around the gates. And I am very concerned to say that it looks like the rocket mailbox, which has been a iconic prop near the front of the park since opening, may not be returning because it looks like the spot where it used to be anchored has been completely paved over. Something that is returning is Marvel Dining. Starting February 9th, on Thursdays through Sundays, you'll be able to have dinner with the Marvel superheroes in Cafe 4. Dinner costs $50 for adults and $25 for kids. I've done it myself in the past, and I will say that the food is a step up from what is normally served in that restaurant during the daytime, and the actors are absolutely fantastic at staying in character and interacting with guests. Heading around the park in Lost Continent, it looks like the All Hallows store is going to be getting a voodoo theme for Mardi Gras again. Jurassic Park River Adventure is closed for its regular annual winter maintenance through February 4th. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to El Toro Ryan on YouTube for pointing out that operations seem to have been adjusted at Velocicoaster in recent weeks. Employees are now doing a double check of all restraints, which is leading to longer dispatch times and lower capacity. What that means is that you might find yourself moving through the queue slower than in the past when you next visit Velocicoaster. That's going to be all for this time. I'm Seth Kabursky, author of The Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando, which you can pick up a copy of at theunofficialguides.com. I'll be back in a couple more weeks, and until then, I'm keeping an eye on all those little things at Universal for you.
Thanks, Seth.
Awesome.
Chris, you've seen that sign in person. The entrance sign at the beginning. Does it look...
No.
You didn't?
No, it was still down when we were there. It literally came up like right after. I mean, I've seen the pictures.
So personally, I think it looks much better than the
I
other
like
one.
it.
I like the old one better. Like they kind of went with the designing of basically every other product when they do redesigns to that simple, clean look.
I like it.
It's cool. It doesn't look bad. I just think doesn't have enough character.
I'm trying to pull up a picture of it.
Have you not seen it?
No, I briefly, but I'm trying to remember like what the old picture looked like.
I'm just glad something's there.
I was going to say, I think I'm just happier that there's something there. It's not just blank anymore.
I like it. I think it looks.
Exactly.
I like the fact that it looks cleaner, and I like it personally. I think I prefer it to the other one.
Okay.
Doesn't it look a little retro now?
It's just
Do you
very
guys?
plain white. It looks like
Yes.
it's very much the same font now that's used like that Universal use on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely like the old one better now that I'm looking at it.
You
Are we
do?
team old one?
No,
You're not?
no. I like the new one.
I'm team old one.
Let's go.
I'm on
Let's
the
do it.
fence.
Do I hear a new challenge in our future?
We could do.
Which sign do you? I have no idea how to finish
Yeah,
that.
no.
That's Tracy's forte.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give her a minute.
Tracy, work
thinking-
on that.
You won't hear her for the rest of the episode now because that's
And then
what
I'll
we'll
just,
be going.
and then I'll just blurt something out.
Like 5 minutes from the end, she'll go, "I've got it."
Totally randomly. I'm kind of excited about La Bamba being open,
Yes.
and I love me some Mexican food.
It
so
looks really good. We watched secret nog to someone who's coming on the show soon, but we watched Jackie Super Enthused video recently.
Yeah.
When she went, and it looked really good.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
it sounds good.
Mhm.
I mean, it's hard to mess up a taco.
Yeah, we were trying to get some of that food when we were there, but unfortunately they closed very early.
Oh,
I find
It was
all
like
the food places
4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, all the food places in the studios close early, but they always have done. It's weird.
They open late and they close early.
yeah, they do.
Mhm.
Even places to go and grab something to go and watch Cinematic Spectacular with tend to close early. I just don't understand it.
I don't either. That was like one of my biggest complaints the first time I went back as an adult. I had had my family with me, and Krista was just not even 3 years old yet. And so we were planning on going to eat at, normal dinner time, like 5:30. And there was literally nothing open, nothing. And my child was starving. And I was like, what is going on here? It's dinner time.
Yeah, I think they're wanting to force people out into City Walk, aren't they?
It's just weird.
Hey,
Then
I'll eat twice, man.
Why
Yeah,
keep the park
exactly.
open?
I don't know.
It's weird.
What do you want time to shut it like 3 o'clock then? It's 3 o'clock dinner time now. Go off into City Walk.
I don't know.
It is strange. It's like the food places generally don't open early. Like we've said before, there's nowhere really to grab breakfast in the parks other than like the Three Broomsticks and the Leaky Cauldron and Today Cafe. Other than that, there's not really anywhere to get it. So they generally only open at like 11 o'clock and then they shut really early. It's this weird little window in the middle of the day that everyone's going to try and cram 2 meals into.
And they run out of stuff quickly.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. The other weird thing, like when we were there, again, we were going to grab something, but we weren't hungry yet. But they're not advertising at all. There was no sign in the front. There was nothing. And so the entire restaurant was completely empty when we were in there. It's kind of eerie.
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, I got Madeline. Madeline's taking some videos and stuff for our Instagram, and she got a video of it yesterday. And yeah, there's nothing to suggest at the front of it that it is open.
Mm-hmm. I think this is probably just like a soft opening they're doing because you can't even. The other weird thing is it's only mobile ordering.
Yeah,
You cannot walk up and get something, which is also kind of weird. I get it, but yeah, it's just probably a soft opening thing. They'll probably open up, further to let you walk through or something.
well, yeah. I mean, when's the best time to test it? When the parks are relatively quiet and get ready for the summer.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I understand the mobile ordering thing only as well, because that's a very small restaurant, like where the food is, where the buffets are. It's not really set up for queuing.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's true.
Interesting. I'm excited to do Marvel Dining. That's one of the character dining. Actually, yeah, that's one of the character dinings I've never done.
Okay, go back and listen to episode 293, and you might change your mind.
Tamper those expectations.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, right? So maybe it's different. And it's been closed now for almost 3 years.
It'd be interesting for you to go back in actually and re-review it after Chris and Alexa went, because that was a long time ago.
I will take one for the team.
Yeah. They need to do more. I still don't understand why they don't do more characters meals at the parks. Disney make a killing off it, and Universal have never really managed to make it work. I mean, we've done, what, 2?
Yeah, I've done the Minion dining experience and loved it. I've done that one a couple of times.
I would do that one.
We did the one at Confisco and then the one that used to be in Cafe La Bamba, funnily enough.
With Hop and all of them.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we've done Grinch.
Didn't you also do
technically true, yeah.
Horror Nights?
Yeah, technically 4, yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Which was also the best.
I mean, I didn't actually get to see any of the characters. The only character I saw was Mr. Braswell, but there you go. To be fair, I was quite happy with that.
Yeah.
We know.
I am going to mention another. I mentioned this in the chat last week to you guys. It's not a little thing, and I hope they keep it up. But remember how we were like griping on how there's no photos or photographers inside the park? Dude, when I tell you, this place was slammed with photographers everywhere during that long weekend. There were spots that I have never seen photographers at before. And I took every single one of them. There was one that has the backsplash, or the background is the Men in Black ride.
I
from
heard
across the lake.
Wow.
I've never seen that, right there by the little food booth and the bathrooms that are there. Like, there was one probably every other land.
Wow.
And I was super happy to see that. I hope they keep it up because, again, it's just cool pictures you get to take all over the spot. I think they heard our episode. They're like, all right.
That's what I'm going to say. I told you they were listening.
Yeah.
It just seems a hell of a coincidence. Whenever we talk about stuff, it seems to happen the week after. I mean, I know it's not, but it does seem the amount of coincidences that have happened after stuff we've talked about on the show and then it happening like a week or 2 later is very coincidental.
Yeah.
And that one is a fairly easy one to fix, to be honest with you.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Super.
people and stuff, yeah.
For definite.
Shall we move on to Halloween Horror Nights, which is a weird thing to bring up in January?
That
Horror Nights already?
Absolutely not a weird thing. I love it.
Yeah,
I agree.
should be year round.
It's not technically Halloween Horror Nights, but it's a pretty similar offering here.
It was a weird day this day, to be fair, when we got these 2 announcements we're about to talk about.
And both very weird announcements, too.
Yeah.
So for all you Horror Nights fans who are looking for something a little different, Universal announced recently that they are bringing their signature Halloween brand to Las Vegas. Their press release stated, "This original concept will bring to life Universal's vast library of classic horror films and today's most terrifying tales. With a variety of unique, immersive, fantastic horror-centric experiences that surround high-energy food and beverage spaces by day, turn haunting bars and eateries by night. This space will also feature a continuously updated experience, must-see seasonal events, and a one-of-a-kind merchandise." And sorry, not a one-of-a-kind, but one-of-a-kind merchandise. Yes, that. There's merchandise, and it's one-of-a-kind.
Wow.
This new offering will be a new 20-acre expansion of Las Vegas's immersive Area 15 entertainment district and will occupy a 110,000 square foot space. We have no other details, and they have yet to give us an opening date either.
So this is weird because I hadn't heard of this, and I've heard a few podcasts of people talking about it. This Area 15, the anchor thing that's in there at the moment is Meow Wolf's Omega Mart. And I'd heard some bits and bobs, and then funny enough, Tracy didn't know that, and she sent me a TikTok or an Instagram reel the other day from inside that Omega Mart, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about. This is strange.
Well, I think it sounds awesome.
It doesn't say haunted houses or anything. The wording's very odd.
It's quite ambiguous.
Horror-centric experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that mean? I think it's going to be something like, I kind of expect it to be less Halloween Horror Nights, so less sort of a haunted maze type things and more like, I don't know how much you guys know about the Horror Made Here that the Warner Brothers lot were doing over in Hollywood a few years ago, where it was kind of like a walk-through tour with sort of interactive and immersive little set pieces happening. I expect it to be more like that than like a classic Horror Nights house.
It could even be something, a Great Movie Escape-ish with Horror Nights, obviously they have a huge library that they can go into and make these experiences. So I could definitely see something like that happening there.
Well, I wondered if it was going to be something like an expanded, what's it called at Cabana Bay?
Oh, like the Swizzle Lounge. No, you mean the photo op thing that we did upstairs? Yeah, kind of.
You could do that, and if obviously they've got the, like I said, the vast library of classic horror films have those playing projected on the walls and things like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this could be room after room. It's all these things.
Be very interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I mean it's a reason.
Sounds very much like the new great movie experiences at Universal, as well as the Stranger Things experience that I just did with my family. Where it very much is just like a walkthrough immersive experience kind of deal. It obviously says classic horror films and today's most terrifying tales, so it's going to have some type of storyline, I assume.
Yeah.
And even in that first line, it's Horror Night fans who are looking for something a little different. So
yes,
and
don't expect just a Horror Nights haunted house.
And you've got a big audience over in Vegas, because not everybody wants to be in the casinos all day.
No.
So I think it's a location-wise, I think it's quite savvy of them.
If it's cool enough, like if it actually provides something more than just a place to buy merch, I'd probably take a trip out there. That'd probably be the only reason.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they will use it as a test bed for stuff that they do at Horror Nights as well, like food offerings and stuff like that. I wonder if they'll test things out over there before. Different
crowd though, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah.
And people over there with a lot of alcohol and stuff, if they go do full on scares, they're more likely to hit back.
With that being said, though, this is so you got your normal Vegas crowds, which again have been the same ones forever, but this is being placed inside of a 20-acre expansion of an entertainment area already, which 20 acres is huge, right?
It's not on the strip either, apparently. It's slightly like off the strip, so it's not in that main thoroughfare.
I mean, maybe Universal wanted a little slice of this, because if this Area 15 entertainment district provides, variety of different entertainments, such as Meow Wolf, right, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a destination thing that, hey, I'm making a trip to Vegas to go to Area 15, not for Vegas.
I mean, I have to say, it makes me want to go to Vegas, which Vegas has never really been on my list of things to do because I'm not a gambler. Mm-hmm. So if I went out there, it would really just to go see shows and experience a cool hotel. But price-wise, it's not worth it enough to bring me out there. However, this will make me book it.
Okay. Don't even mention, I don't want a Vegas weekender. Let's not even mention that.
Not yet.
Because somebody's screaming
at 3.0 yet.
Jeff, I've already put it out there for you. You know damn well Jeff will be the first one. Like, Vegas weekender.
I mean, it's pretty dang close to Southern California. It's just a little hop, skip, and a jump away.
You haven't done a Mardi Gras weekend yet.
No, it will be very interesting to see what comes out, because it came. Thing is, most rumours that are surrounding Universal are usually being talked about by somebody at some point. This came entirely out of the blue.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
Entirely out of the blue. Nobody was talking about it.
Yeah.
And the same as the next one. Nobody was talking about
it. Lee.
Yeah.
This one's crazy too.
So, of course, not only have Universal announced that, but on the same day, they also announced that they're building a new park that is especially for families with younger children in Frisco, Texas. I have no idea where that is.
Texas.
I'm in Texas.
It's quite big.
Yes.
Can't miss it.
What they said about it will be set in a lush green landscape and will feature immersive themed lands celebrating Universal's iconic brand of entertainment, humor, and innovation, and will bring to life its beloved characters and stories in ways that will wow even the youngest theme park goers. Again, we've got no opening date, nothing, but a piece of concept art, which looks very interesting.
It's very colourful.
I don't know whether you guys have absolutely pulled it to bits like everybody else has.
I think it looks like it's a kids' park. I think it looks lovely.
Well, somebody commented, or quite a few people have commented, that logo at the front looks very much like the DreamWorks logo.
It does, and like all the clouds and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then if you look bottom right, definitely Trolls. That top left, Jurassic Park, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people speculating that top right is going to be Shrek. Because it's like Castle.
An odd choice. Most kids these days don't really watch Shrek.
Shrek is apparently getting a reboot. There's been talked about it for a while. None of us have got little kids, so we've got a reason to go, have we?
I mean, I'll go.
I'll go.
I mean, I'd go. I just think it'd be weird. Us lot
What?
there.
I mean, it's a kid-centric or kid-themed park, but at the same time, there's a lot of kid rides or quote kid rides that we really enjoy. Like, True. It didn't even say kid; it said family-centric, right?
It did.
Families with younger kids. It says families with
This is
younger
a family ride. Just saying.
I mean, Cat in the Hat.
I'm
but
not shy. I'll go.
That's a ride within a land within an entire theme park, not an entire theme park. It's like it's like Universal's Legoland. I like Sesame Street. Universal Orlando's Sesame Street. It'd be interesting to see what they call it.
See, I'm looking and I'm wondering if that river, that waterway, is actually for like guests to go on.
Big water.
I know. Is it a water ride like a boat, or is it
there's boats in the
water?
If you zoom in,
there's boats in the lagoon.
Boats in there.
Yeah, there is. You're right. Yeah, there
so
are
I'm wondering
boats
if it's
on
going
it.
to be maybe like a little water taxi around, or people can just get a little.
Yeah.
Well, if you look, there's a dock right there.
Yeah.
With a bunch of boats, and then it makes a full loop.
Cool. Okay, so hear me out. I wonder, is this just the beginning of a major Universal theme park? Like, is this just like the kids' portion?
Maybe.
In Texas,
what will eventually be?
Why not?
Because it's red hot. People complain of how hot it is in Orlando. Texas is like the face of the sun in the summer.
There's still people who want to go to theme
It's
parks.
any different than Florida.
Could also get very cold there.
It's a weird place to put it. It's like this brought up.
Really, Texas is huge. It has a huge. There's a lot going on in Texas. Totally different clientele, and like Texas has its own SeaWorld, and it's very lucrative there. So, and there's not a ton of competition. So it seems like a great, and there's a lot of land. So it seems like a great place to start expanding.
See, the two things there that just stand out is cheap land.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas has been one of the most highly developed when it comes to housing in the past few years with families.
Yep.
And there's not much to do out there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I have
Texans.
heard that. I have heard that there's been a lot of like family homes built recently, and that would
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons.
Yeah.
And so if Universal goes, hey, I can scoop up some cheap land, build this theme park that all these families that want something to do can come to, then I could see it making sense from that
Good business sense.
Weird though, isn't it? It's
You keep saying this, is it?
Yeah, it's odd. Like
you don't think building anything in Florida was weird?
Again,
a swamp.
It's true.
It came like when do we ever talk about anything on this podcast, theme park wise, that we haven't been talking about for weeks or months or even
rare.
years? And then for two things to drop on one day that we had
Two huge
no
things.
idea was happening.
Were they the day after
Disney,
the other park had dropped something minor?
Yeah, it was crap. Oh, we're going to give you free parking at the hotels again. Well, guess what? This is what we're doing.
beer.
Well, they had to pick other states so that Alicia wasn't on their case, because Alicia doesn't know to search for permits in Frisco, Texas.
Ah, that's a
or
good
Las
point.
Vegas.
Yeah, it's interesting because this is brought up again. I don't know whether it's just because this has happened, but it's a rumor that keeps kicking up quite often, apparently, and we've actually experienced it. But the rumor has popped up again about Universal buying out PortAventura.
It's quite
Spain.
strong again at the moment.
So I think we've talked about it on the show before. Tracy and I went in 1999, and it was owned by Universal at that time. There was no no Universal rides. It wasn't Universal Orlando, Universal Spain. It wasn't Universal Studios Spain or wherever the hell it was, Salou. There was just like sort of Universal branding and merchandise and stuff like that. But this rumor has popped up again, and to be fair, it would be an ideal location for it. It is a phenomenal theme park.
I think it's the only way we'd go back to Spain.
Theming wise, it's phenomenal.
We didn't get to ride much, but
no, because I broke my hand like 3 days before. That was fun. But that rumour's popped up again, and yeah, we'd take one for the team if we had to.
At least we can get to that one quickly.
Well, that's true. It's like a 2-hour flight.
Does it still look the same? The
Weekender 4.0?
yeah,
That would be cool. Yeah, it's still
El Weekender.
The only thing they've added in now is that Ferrari World or Land or whatever's part of it.
But the entrance plaza is still the same.
As far as I'm aware.
That looks like Portofino.
Kind of, but now there's a roller coaster that goes over that big lagoon in the middle called Furious Baco. It's a
I was
wing
going to
rider.
say, oh no, I've wanted to ride Furious Baco for
It's
a long time.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see but I don't know whether that's just popped up because they've announced these two things and everyone's gone, they're going to buy PortAventura again. So we'll see.
I have PortAventura Universal branded, a little trinket box.
You have? I don't think there's a pen kicking around somewhere.
Probably worth a
That's
fortune.
what happens when you post record profits, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish, honestly, that they would just pour all of this money directly into Epic Universe and get it going much faster than 2025.
I disagree. I still think they need to spend a bit more money on islands and studios, to be fair.
I think they should add some more Mardi Gras acts, but we'll get to that later.
You beat me to it. I was going to mention it, and I thought I'll leave it because I know Chris is going to bring it up.
Staying quiet back here.
Before we get into Mardi Gras, let's take care of some business. We got some birthdays to announce.
Yes, we do. Nice little handful here.
I know this guy.
I know a few of these guys. Okay, we are going to kick this off. I can't believe it's the end of January.
I know, it's crazy.
This is weird. It'll be Christmas again soon.
It's only 8 weeks ago we were in Florida.
Don't. We could be there again soon. If you just all you have to do is say yes. Damn it! Keep trying. Okay, birthdays.
Yeah, she's pushing for Mardi Gras again.
Well, you see, I need the cups.
Your passport's gone now.
Hey,
It's
no
not still
justification,
there.
Tracy. Just go.
You know, I've got the Halloween Horror Nights cup, and I've got the Christmas
one.
cup.
Anyway,
I need the set. I mean, it's a
We're not
legitimate
going.
reason. Anyway, birthdays. Okay, we are going to kick off January the 24th. And that is the fabulous Josh Ayala's birthday. Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
One of the best memories ever. Being stuck waiting to get into whichever house it was. And he's like, Lee? Tracy?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Oh.
The kids were like, oh, my God.
Again. Fantastic. And then on the 26th of January, we have the beautiful, I love this girl. It's Hope Brigham's birthday. Happy birthday, Hope.
Happy birthday, Hope.
Birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Hope's awesome. I love them
She
too.
has the biggest smile I've ever seen on
Awesome. If
anybody.
you get a chance to ride Velocicoaster with her, do it. It's the most fun you'll ever have.
Take your defenders.
Oh my God. She apologised for screaming before we get on. It wasn't even close to what I was expecting.
And then, we have birthday twins. It's been a little while since I've had twins. On the 27th of January, we have the gorgeous Julie Klein's birthday. Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Get cake.
Get cake. All the cake. Yes. And also the 27th is I've already said fantastic, haven't I? I don't know. It's a wonderful Ralph Sharp's birthday. Happy birthday, Ralph.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ralph.
And finally, in February birthday, February the 5th, this guy. Haven't heard from me for a
No,
while.
that's true.
Yeah, we need to catch up. It is the fantabulously amazing Kurt Gumbar's birthday. Happy birthday, Kurt.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Have fantastic birthdays, guys. I hope you get spoiled. Lots of cake, lots of presents.
For sure.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Up next, we have a bow. Pick a Bao Bao from Natalie.
Pick a Bao Bao.
Never did the one.
No.
Pick a Bao Bao. Pick a Bao Bao. Pick a Bao Bao, baby.
Hey UUOP, this is Natalie here from Chicago. I am at Universal with my two friends, Janessa and Rudy, and we just tried Bend the Bao. We tried beef, pork belly, duck, vegetarian, and shrimp, and we'll kind of go around the table and do our ratings. But I guess vegetarian, we tried that one, and we all unanimously did not really care for it. It was just far too salty. So beef is the first one. So what did you think, Janessa?
For beef, I would probably do 2.5, but we also took out the jalapeno, so that's maybe why it lacks in flavor.
Overall, good spices on the beef. I would give it a 2.5, maybe 2.75 if we had the jalapenos and extra stuff. But the modified version, I'd say 2.5.
I'll just say 3 to keep it even. I like that one. It had good flavoring and the meat was tender. Next we tried pork belly, which I think to me that was probably the best that we had. So I'm going to go with like a 4. It was pretty good.
For pork belly, I would probably give it like 4, 4.5. The flavor of the pork was really good. Like it seemed like it was really marinated and the meat was soft. So I love that one the most.
For the pork belly, I would go with a 4.5 actually. It was very well sauced. I've had some pork belly. It's not going to be your traditional pork belly where there's a red sauce to it. So it's not like your traditional style pork belly, but still very good for what we would expect. So I'd actually go 4.5 on that one.
Then the next one we tried duck, and I think it probably about a 4 as well for me actually. Surprisingly, the meat, I think we all kind of agreed that the meat was really tender on that one, and the seasonings were pretty good, so I was surprised. So 4 for me.
For duck, I'd probably say 3.5. Like you said, the duck was actually softer than I anticipated it to be, as well as like the sauce that they used, like to top it off, was really good.
I'm actually going to go probably a 3 on the duck. It was slightly above average, but nothing too outstanding that made me remember it that much.
And then shrimp, we tried as well, and I liked it because the avocado was really good, and it kind of had a kick to it. So I'm going to say probably a 4 as well. I don't know. I like that. I'd probably get that again.
Then you didn't try it.
Yeah,
but
no
I would say the shrimp. I would say the shrimp probably. I would give a solid 4. Probably the most flavorful out of other than the pork. A bit of spice on it. So if you don't like spice, you may want to ask for none of the actual sauce on it. But as I said, the avocado, you could switch out the spice or the spice sauce for extra avocado. Always a plus.
Yeah. So that's our ratings. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one.
Why would you want more soap on your shrimp? Thank you, Natalie.
See, the duck, people are, there's no middle ground with it. It's either terrible or it's really good.
Well, the first time we had it, it was all right. The night we did it at the weekend, everyone said it was disgusting.
Yeah. And they obviously rendered the fat out of the pork properly this time, which was nice to hear. Okay. Okay, so if you want to get involved with Pick A Bao Bao and hear our amazing little jingle, because we like playing it.
That's it, because if we haven't got any, then we can't play it.
It's amazing. So what you need to do is you need to go and try bows at Bend the Bow, and you rate them 1 to 5, 1 being bleh, and 5 being
oh hell yeah.
Record that, of course, and send that to podcast@uuopodcast.com, and we'll play it and just sit and grin through the jingle, because yeah, we love it.
I wonder how many of our listeners who are newish listeners, well, what is this oh hell yeah thing all about?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on right now. We should do an episode where we get people to ask about the in-jokes. So can you explain this in-joke, please? Because there's quite a few, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Do mini-sodes on it. How about that?
I'm sure there's quite a lot of in-jokes that newer listeners have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, we don't have to tell the truth. We could come up with something really elaborate.
That'd be funny.
You could just do a segment about it. Have people submit their questions, and we do a little segment.
That could be interesting.
Tracy, you got to come up with another catchy title.
Okay.
She's already thinking. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she thinks we're going to take a quick ad break.
Man, we need a vacation.
Oh, I got this.
Whoa, that's awesome. But I was thinking something a little more adventurous.
Okay, how about this?
Yes!
And how about some relaxation from Mama?
Oh, perfect. How did you do that?
Easy. Portkey Vacations.
For your next vacation, let Portkey Vacations take away all the guesswork and stress of planning. From air and hotel to theme park tickets and everything else in between, they've got you covered. Just visit PortkeyVacations.com and touch the Portkey to get started with your free, no-obligation quote request. With just one touch, and Portkey Vacations will magically take you wherever you want to go.
And welcome back.
Michelle, you sound different.
Yeah. I've got a cold.
It didn't change your accent.
It's maybe a bit northern. Yeah, Michelle's had to sadly leave. Something's come up for her. So we are going to carry on.
Because it's Mardi Gras, isn't it? Chris, I assume you're actually going to go to Mardi Gras this year?
Yeah, man. I would actually go to Mardi Gras this year.
Hey, Chris, so am I.
No, I should not.
Yeah. I'll see you shortly.
It was weird that you didn't go last year. I kept saying, like, Chris, are you going to... You went, and like, nope.
Whoa. Don't say it like I didn't want to go.
No, I know.
We were dying to go. Like, that is like...
You had a lot on your plate.
It's Horror Nights and then probably Mardi Gras.
Don't say that. You'll find out. And anyway, you're going to find out for definite soon.
I just want to float this one.
I'll stay quiet right now.
Which sign is the best design?
God, that's really good.
Oh, okay.
That's really good.
Oh, Michelle's not here to hear it.
Michelle left and then I got the idea.
Of course. Anyway, so it is less than 2 weeks until the start of this year's Mardi Gras, International Flavours of Carnival. It will begin, as Seth said earlier, on February the 4th and will run through April 16th, 2023. I swear it's getting longer.
That's what she said.
So we're going to kind
she
of...
hoped.
Hey, I had to edit next week's show. There was enough of that going on there. We need to stop this right now.
That sounded like a Back to the Future type thing. I had to edit next week's show.
Yeah.
What?
I did. So, of course, we're just going to go through everything you can kind of expect for this year's event. And I'm going to pass you over to Chris to have a bit of a rant.
Well, this year's concert series will feature 8. 8.
Whoa.
How many is there normally?
16 to plus.
I'm going to have a look to see how many there was last year.
That's all my fingers.
8 live performances at the Music Plaza stage. And here they are. On February 4th, you get Patti LaBelle.
I don't know who
On
that is.
February 10th, you get JVKE. Is that how you say it?
I think it's Jake.
Oh, it's just Jake?
I think so,
Yeah, Tracy seemed to know who he is when I read them out. And I was like, oh, is that what it says?
Someone will need to advise that the A is upside down and missing that little slash. So February 10th, we have Jake. February 11th, we have the Goo Goo Dolls.
Of course.
February 18th is Maren Morris, not Mois.
I don't know who that is.
Nope.
Wasn't that I believe, somebody mentioned in the Producers Club, isn't she I think she's a Christian singer?
Okay.
I believe, could be wrong. February 19th, we get Willow.
Okay.
Smith. February 25th, Three Doors Down. March 4th, we get Sean Paul, or Sean DePaul, as most of you know him. March 5th, we get Lauren Daigle. And then the following week, March 11th, we get nobody, because it's only 8 live performances so far.
So far. I like the way Chris is optimistic to say so far.
So far, it's only 8. I'm waiting for the second half. So, Universal, go ahead and release that soon, please.
I mean, we didn't go to... Tracy and Jade were blocked out on their annual pass when we were over last time anyway, but there was nobody on that we'd wanted to see. But even...
It's not setting the world on fire, that list.
To be fair, a lot of the concerts that they do with these things, even over at Disney, there's never anyone I'm like, hell yes, I need to see them.
But it's a free concert.
Exactly.
You know, so you shouldn't complain.
Look, I'm griping and ranting and all that stuff. Not so much for the lineup. The lineup is basically your traditional Mardi Gras lineup. There's been better acts certain years that I've looked forward to, but this isn't the worst thing in the worord. It's just how short this list is.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris. February 19th, you're going to be whipping your hair back and forth.
That one, I'm going to get a wig just for that show.
Yeah. Knew it.
That's the best joke ever. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I think the funniest thing about this whole debacle is literally 20 times a day and the week and a half leading up to this announcement, people in the annual pass holder group going, has anyone seen the concert announcement yet? Literally 20 times a day for about 2 weeks prior to it. Then this drops, and I'm like, I can't wait to see what everyone in the pass holder groups have got to say. And it was just crickets.
Yeah. No, and on top of that, when it was leading up, I think people got so frustrated that they just started dropping fake lineups, which is hilarious. But it's whatever. I mean, my personal tinfoil hat theory is that there's another set of artists that they are going to announce, but they're not doing that because they want people to book their Universal trips based around these artists so that it doesn't crowd specific artists that people want to go see.
So you think they're holding the headliners back then?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Just to have people book for weekends. Not that everyone books around an artist. I know there are certain artists that people definitely do because I've seen people line up very early in the morning for certain artists.
It doesn't matter which artist it is. Everyone's fan. There'll be fans of every one of these somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the price of concert tickets is extortionate now.
Yeah.
So this is a free concert.
Yeah.
You know regardless of how many of them are who they are, it's...
Well, look at Mannheim Steamroller.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the biggest band in the world. It's very niche for what it is, but it was packed in the front of there.
Mm-hmm. People love free things.
It's nice to have the option.
Well, that's the thing why, and I'm not calling you out for this very specifically, Chris, but just in general, why people shouldn't go, Universal with this lineup.
You're getting
because it's like
free?
You're getting it for now. You're not paying extra for it.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I understand if you're paying, like if it's a Halloween Horror Nights where you're paying a premium to go to this extra event and then complain that, well, this is because you're not.
Yeah.
But
I have paid for concert tickets and walked out because it was
when they've set Mardi Gras out to be this big concert thing. Then yes, you've set your guest expectations up to expect a certain thing, and then this year, when like you've said, Chris, that they are recording record profits, and then halve the amount of acts, you're like, okay,
exactly. And that was like the other thing I was going to mention, where it's not a situation where hey, things are a little tough right now. You know, there's a pandemic going on, our sales are down, or no, my friend, during the long weekend the other day. I assure you they made tons of money because it was jam-packed.
Yeah.
So the money's not the situation here.
Interesting. It will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. They announced BTS. I don't think I can hold Tracy back.
I will walk.
Like
you won't because
two
you're on
favorite
hiatus
things in the world.
Yeah.
Together at once.
Any K-pop group, to be honest.
And like the host of the show is like the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah. They bring UUOP in as like the warm-up act. I don't know what the hell we'd do. I started to panic there a second, thinking, what would I do?
Speakeasy 2.0.
Yeah. So should we talk about the theme?
Yeah.
So yes, this year's theme for the parade is Mythical Realms of Mardi Gras.
The hell does that mean?
Well, let me tell you. The new Mythical Realms of Mardi Gras theme is inspired by fantastical creatures. Chris, I'm coming to Mardi Gras. Like dragons.
There you go.
Phoenix. I'm not saying phoenixes, because that's not correct.
Is it Phoenix?
Phoenix, yeah. Unicorns and more with a Mardi Gras twist.
Sounds cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is King Croc going to have like a unicorn horn or something?
No, I think he will just be his usual self.
This year's imaginative theme will be brought to life with 6 incredibly detailed and festive parade floats that will join Universal's traditional lineup of New Orleans-inspired floats.
And I think this is actually the first year that Blake hasn't been one of the show directors for it. I know he usually works on the parade. So if you're listening, Mr. Parador, I know you and I have spoken on Twitter, and I tagged Blake in his post because I knew he was taking over.
Is that his lead now?
Yeah, is he gonna fill your boots? And he's like, Blake has every confidence in him to knock it out of the park. But
I'm sure he will.
Good to hear.
I'm hoping we might actually get to speak to him this year because we were supposed to speak to him last year, for our Halloween Horror Nights interview, but Ian got in the way.
That damn Kaufman.
So it ended up not that one.
Oh.
Hurricane Ian.
That one. That's right.
Sorry, Ian, I wasn't calling you, mate. It was, Hurricane Ian. We were scheduled for the Thursday before the hurricane hit, and obviously they closed all the parks down, so we never got a chance to do it. But I'm hoping we might get to speak to him this year. And sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, by the way.
It'll be interesting to see like a fresh perspective on the designs.
Yeah.
So,
Let's talk about something we all love very, very much. Food.
Too much at the moment, to be fair.
Well, this year's Mardi Gras food offerings will feature more than 50 tasting size items highlighting food from New Orleans to Belgium and beyond. And for the first time ever, Islands and Volcano Bay will include items such as gumbo, jambalaya, king cake, and more at Islands of Adventure, and the muffaletta longboard pizza at Volcano Bay.
What is muffaletta again?
Isn't it cheese?
No, it's...
I don't know. I'm still going. Sorry, Belgium, because that's obviously very well known for Mardi Gras. Belgium.
Look, Mardi Gras has just become Universal's food and wine festival. It really has.
Belgium.
Yeah, waffles.
Chocolate,
that's what will be there.
Beers.
It'll be waffles.
Blonde beers and all sorts.
The muffaletta
is like a sandwich with like meat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I think we had this. I said it was cheese before.
I can't actually see what's in it, but yeah. Okay, cool.
The
longboard pizza's actually over at Volcano Bay. It's supposed to be really good. I don't know whether you had them, Chris.
Yeah, I love the pizzas over there.
Yeah,
desperate to have one of those.
Yeah. And of course, if you are going to buy all that, you're going to need to save as much money as you possibly can. You will once again be able to buy the food and beverage card. I've still got one sat upstairs with about $20 on it.
Send it over to me, please. Thank you.
Let's save. You can save $10. So this year, the $75 card will be available for $65. And if you're an annual pass holder, you'll be able to get an exclusive dining card that is worth $150 for $120.
Oh, that'd last me one night.
And those food and beverage... Well, it didn't last time.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let me just eat.
The food and beverage card will be available for purchase at Mardi Gras food and beverage locations throughout Universal Studios Florida.
A pass holder one's a good value.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Like $30.
I wish the other lanyards were there, but that's a very good value for pass holders.
Yeah. I think we've got two upstairs, one with someone and one without someone, because Nicole sent us one. It's like, I'm sorry you're missing Mardi Gras this year. I'm sending you our used card.
Yeah.
I was like, cheers.
I know it was Halloween Horror Nights, but my brain's gone. $150 worth of coffins.
Ooh. Every event's just
you can do $150 in one night, Trace.
Me, dead easy.
Probably.
Not a problem. We've also finally got confirmation that this year's tribute store will move locations over to an all-new space in the Hollywood area of Universal Studios Florida. It's going to invite guests to an international jazz celebration that leads to the traditional alleyways of New Orleans and ultimately into a speakeasy where the Mardi Gras celebration continues.
Speakeasy is the buzz thing at the moment, isn't it? It's like they're everywhere.
We were at the top of the game.
We weren't, but we won't mention who was.
No, but we're up there. Anyway, you'll be able to shop for a new selection of Mardi Gras merchandise that ranges from apparel to accessories and collectibles such as keychains, pins, themed glasses, and even some personalised options, as well as tasty treats inspired by this year's celebration within the new retail location.
So let's talk about this new retail space. We had a bet 2 weeks ago, a sportsman's bet of whether we thought, like, what we thought was going to happen. So I've been reliably informed. Like, now we know that this tribute store is going into Hollywood, which is a hell of a lot of work going in there. And we assumed, yes or no, that the preview center was going into the former location that this tribute store was going to be housed in. I have been reliably informed that is not true. Apparently, Ops is taking that space back. What they're going to use it for, I have no idea. Apparently, I know. I've been told where I keep saying tribute store, where the preview center is going. It is going into City Walk. Apparently, I've been told where it's going, but I do not remember.
And you say you listen.
The conversation I had with this person, I thought we were having a conversation about one space. That person said we were having a conversation about another space. Anyway, so the preview center will not be going into the former location of this. That's what we know. But I was talking to Tracy last.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
To put
much
it in
more
City
sense.
Walk.
Of course it does. But I just can't think where they'd put it. Where would they put? I was trying to think of a location in City Walk where they would put it.
It's got to be on the main strip.
The only place that I could possibly even consider that they would have to get rid of somewhere, because as far as I'm aware, there's nowhere that's closed for them to. The only two spaces that were empty were the Groove, where they've put the Great Escape in, and then the Red Coconut Club, which has obviously become the seasonal thing.
Coconut Club.
The only place I can possibly think that they would close to put a preview centre in would be the Legacy store, but then I don't know whether they would necessarily want to close that down, but I can't think of anywhere else.
That would make sense. They have too many stores down there. One of them.
Yeah, I suppose you could just move half of that stuff into the Universal store.
Well, if they got rid of half of the Harry Potter stuff, they've got another quarter of a store there.
True, like.
That's very true.
That's the only place I
it's
can
not
think
like you can't find Harry Potter stuff anywhere in that park.
I actually found that new store.
I was underwhelmed by it.
Yeah, I know it's just a store and you shouldn't be overly excited, but I don't know. It
didn't have a floor to it.
It didn't do it for me at all.
It was quite awkward to get around.
But I understand why it's there. It serves a purpose.
Yeah, it's right in the corner. Whichever direction you come from, you're going to see that store.
Yeah. But anyway, interesting. I was going to bring this up earlier, but I thought it made more sense to talk about it now. But yeah, it will be interesting to see where that legacy, why can I not get the term preview center out of my mouth properly?
The other thing I was going to mention on that is technically speaking, you could use the Groove, Red Coconut Club for a small period of time, because the preview center, I don't remember how long it was open before, but it's not like it's going to be a year-long thing.
You reckon?
I mean, I'd have to do a little digging to see how long the old one was, but I mean, it's a preview to kind of show you what's coming.
You're still talking about 2 to 2.5 years before that theme park opens.
There's a lot more people coming through now.
Yeah, 2025. Yeah, 2 to 2.5 years before that park opens.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Never mind.
And like what you've said from talking to the manager, there's no way they're going to take out a place that's making them money hand over fist every time they change it to put a preview center in. It just doesn't make financial sense at all. Whereas, like you say, if they did do it with a Legacy store, they can move that stuff somewhere else inside the parks or whatever, and then use that space, which makes more sense. But then that's not a huge store either, honestly. But we shall see. They know better than we do. Anyway, a tribute store that we won't get to see.
I am.
Okay.
City Walk will also join in the Mardi Gras festivities, as Pat O'Brien's will host a Mardi Gras after party on select nights from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. That includes live entertainment and exclusive food and drink offerings, as well as a special Fat Tuesday celebration on February 21st from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., featuring a dueling piano and more.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, does it? A special Fat Tuesday party from 4 till 12.
Can I just point out, there's only that's singular, a dueling piano. Do you not need two for them to duel?
No.
You can have one of the dueling pianos there.
Well, the first time they dueled, one won and the other one's dead.
Yeah, it's a dueling piano. They're not actually dueling. So if you'd love to go to this awesome party, reservations for the festivities at Pat O'Brien's can be made by calling 407-224-3663. Plus, as we thought it would, the Red Coconut Club will transform for the Mardi Gras season into the Cursed Coconut Club.
I do wonder if they do for the Horror Nights again and then they do it for the holidays again, whether they'll come up with a new name or whether they'll just continue to call it the Dead Coconut Club again and then the Green and Red Coconut Club or whether they'll come up with a new name every year for it.
I'm okay with keeping the name.
Yeah, me too.
It works.
Not that we've really got in it. It was closed every time we went anywhere near it during Horror Nights, and we got kicked out of it when we were off for the holidays because we shouldn't have been in there. We did briefly do the Moldorama at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, Moldorama, cool.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off now, see ya. It's far too late. We've talked about the food, how you can get it cheap. We're probably going to talk about it much more because I'm sure Chris will be going multiple times this year for making up not going last year. And I know Michelle's going this year, so we'll probably talk about the in-park food. I'm just going to ignore that a little bit more. But we want to talk about the stuff that's going on at the hotels because the hotels will be getting involved with Mardi Gras as well. So we're going to take a look at what special Mardi Gras offerings you can have at the hotel. So, of course, we'll start off with Tracy's favourite hotel, the Portofino Bay, at Trattoria del Porto.
I'm definitely going to Mardi Gras now.
There will be Cajun jambalaya pasta. I like the sound of that.
Yes.
It'll be shrimp, smoked sausage, chicken, onions, peppers, and mushroom in a Creole sauce with fettuccine pasta. Hell yeah!
I am so hungry right now.
Oh my god, that's
so
good.
I have not made jambalaya in years.
I don't think I've ever had it.
You have, I've made it.
Keep saying this.
But literal years.
They have a masquerade cannoli, which is mixed berry ensalada, whatever that means. Over at the Thirsty Fish, you can go and pretend to not be at the Weekender and have the... Someone's going to have to help me on that one.
Boulevardier.
Boulevardier, yeah.
There you go. Which is Buffalo Trace Bourbon, Campari, Sweet Vermouth.
I'm in with that one. Yeah.
Buffalo Trace. What's Campari?
Second orange liqueur.
Okay.
It's super bitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes
Very,
well
very bitter
with
aperitif.
And then over at the Splendido Bar and Grill, there will be a Mojito Lamponi, which is Italian for raspberry. Apparently, Lamponi is Italian for raspberry. So it's Tito's handmade vodka, Chambord, simple syrup, raspberry, and mint. 2 out of 3, I'd try for definite.
If it wasn't vodka, I'd go for that one.
Oh, 3 out of 4. 'Cause that jambalaya pasta sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We'll put Everclear in there. How about that?
I don't know what that is.
Tracy can have it.
Yes, I can have that.
Is it like Tab Clear?
Yeah, that's exactly what it
That's
is.
exactly what it is, yeah.
I'm guessing it's not. No.
Over at the Hard Rock's Kitchen restaurant, there'll be Bourbon Street beignets with bourbon caramel sauce and powdered sugar.
Now, is that inside or over the top? Because they're just a waste of time. I don't know.
I think we just had duff ones.
No, we've had them before. We've seen videos of people eating them. We've seen pictures of people eating them, and they're just
cardboard pillowcases.
It always makes me think of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when he cuts the turkey open. That's what they're like. Like when the first time we had them, I bit into it, and that's what. Where's the stuff inside?
It was just a cloud of sugar.
There is
all
no
over
stuff
the car.
inside. I think I've said this a 100 times before. The kids looked like crack addicts in the back of the car. Freshly baked beignets, and they were just covered in powder sugar. Anyway.
Yeah. There is a French 75, which is Hendrick's gin, fresh lemon juice, sugar, and champagne.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You don't like gin, do you?
Or champagne. Lemon juice and sugar. I'm all right.
I mean, yeah.
Lemonade.
Yeah. And then at the Velvet Bar, there is Norlin's Po' Boy Sliders, said in a northern accent. With smoked andouille sausage, sauteed peppers and onions, Cajun remoulade, and toasted French bread.
Yes.
Oh, yes. French 75 again?
That's also there, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. You can have that twice. And at Beach Club, there's a Hurricane. I am a fan of these things. This is Papa's Pilar rum, Sailor Jerry spiced rum, lots of rum, grenadine, pineapple, and orange juice.
I've never had one.
They're going to say orange rum.
Yeah.
Sounds all right.
So long as it's
Hurricanes
not...
are great.
What was that rum that I had?
Tracy was hammered when she had one.
I wasn't.
You were.
What was the rum in that we had in the VIP?
What?
Tasted like rubber balloons.
Oh, I've no idea. What are you asking me for?
When was this?
In this... No, it wasn't the Saviour team. It was the Ghoul Juice.
Yeah, the Ghoul Juice. It's a brand of rum, and it's notoriously horrible.
Was it
Myers?
Myers rum?
Yes.
Yeah, that one you didn't like that
yes,
one.
as long as it's not that, we're good.
Okay.
I would have that.
All right. So over at the Royal Pacific's Islands Dining Room, there will be king cake pancakes. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
that
took
is
words out my mouth.
Lemon and powdered sugar glaze, spiced walnuts. This is for breakfast only, unless you put it in a container and wait for lunch.
Well, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
They sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the Orchid Court Lounge and Sushi Bar, you can get an Orchid, which is Nika Gin, Saint Germain, Creme de Violette, lemon juice, simple syrup, pea flower float.
What's a pea flower float?
It's a pea flower floating.
Oh my God.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It does make sense. Over at the Tuk Tuk Market, you can get a chocolate bomb.
Of course.
And you can choose from chocolate and caramel with spiced pecan with Mardi Gras purple, green and gold decor, s'mores, or cookies and cream.
Okay. I've never had one. They just seem a lot of faff. Like, if I want a hot chocolate, just put me the stuff in it. I don't want to have to faff around with it.
Dude, it's for Instagram pictures.
Oh, of course it is. I know. And Reels and TikToks and...
Yeah. And heading over to Sapphire Falls, to the place I wanted to go when we stayed there and still didn't get there, the Amatista Cookhouse. You can get the shrimp and andouille sausage gumbo pot pie with vegetables and okra.
Sounds good.
And at Strongwater Tavern, you can get a cucumber hurricane twist, which is light rum, lime juice, Midori, sliced cucumber, which sounds very refreshing.
Apart from the cucumber.
Well, I can't have the Midori either because that's melon.
Okay.
So, yeah. And in the new Dutch Trading Company, they have traditional king cake, of course.
I think I had the king cake when we were over for Mardi Gras. I think.
You did.
I seem to remember.
You did.
Having it. Next up, we are going over to Aventura's Bar 17 Bistro, where they have crawfish etouffee, which is a classic dish of crawfish, the holy trinity of onions, celery, and bell peppers served over rice. The muffaletta sandwich, which we've just talked briefly about, trying to figure out what it was. There's Genoa salami, mortadella, ham, provolone, and Swiss cheese and olive salad. Be all right, apart from the olive salad. And then at both Bar 17 and Bar Ventura, you can get a hurricane, but this one is Bacardi Super Rum, Myers Original Dark Rum, Passion Fruit, and Tropical Juices. And
balloons.
Then the Sazerac, which is rye whiskey, absinthe, simple syrup, and Peychaud's bitters. That sounds like a recipe for a hangover.
Oh delicious. No, that sounds amazing.
Absinthe.
Yeah,
it's like they only use like a spray in there.
Yeah, it's
you won't see the green fairy.
Okay.
With that, yeah, it'll be a mist.
Over at Cabana Bay's Galaxy Bowl restaurant, there is a shrimp po' boy with Zapp's chips. And that is crispy Cajun fried shrimp piled on a French baguette and topped with Creole-inspired creamy remoulade sauce. Add $7 for a choice of 16-ounce Abita draft beer or 12-ounce Abita King Cake soda.
Ooh.
Also available a la carte, which sounds interesting.
A King Cake soda?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to listen to Chris butcher this next one.
To all my Cajuns out there, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Laissez les bons temp ruler hurricane. I failed French. Let the good times roll with this Bacardi Light Rum, Cruisin' 12-year single barrel rum, passion fruit puree, orange juice, and grenadine. Served with a 32-ounce souvenir Galaxy Bowl cup. 32 ounces of a hurricane.
I saw bowl, 32-ounce bowl, and then it had cup on it, and I was disappointed.
I'm going to Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm coming back hammered.
I'm not coming back.
Over at Surfside's Beach Break Cafe, you can get a New Orleans barbecue shrimp and dirty rice. It's sautéed shrimp in a rich butter and Worcester sauce on a bed of flavourful Cajun spiced rice with andouille sausage. I love Worcester sauce. Favorite. Can you still get Worcester sauce crisps? The Seabrooks.
No, I haven't seen them for years.
Oh my God, they were amazing. Oh no, I need to... If we can still get them, the next time we'll come over, I will bring you a packet of Worcester sauce, Seabrooks crisps. They're amazing. Yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
Tomato ketchup ones were good as well.
And over at the Sandbar, you can get the Envis Carnival, which is Castillo Silver Rum, Captain Morgan Spiced Rum, Chinola Passion Fruit Liqueur, pineapple juice, orange juice, a pinch of dried blackberries. How do you have a pinch of dried blackberries? A pineapple wedge and green sugar rim.
Sorry. Tried not to snigger. I don't know what that noise was.
What was that?
Well.
A green sugared rim. That's what happens the day after.
That's after the absinthe.
Yeah.
That one sounds like a good one, actually. That sounds quite nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of alcohol in there.
Yeah.
And finally, at Dockside's Pier 8, I like Pier 8, there will be New Orleans Cajun roasted chicken and dirty rice, a classic Creole dish of Cajun spiced oven roast half chicken on a bed of flavourful Creole rice with a dewy sausage topped with spicy sweet candy bacon.
Yes.
Yes. Except no bacon for me. Sunset Lounge, the Oasis, Beach Bar, the Wave Makers, and at the Pool Bar. That was a lot. There is the Endless Carnival, which is what Lee was telling you about, with all the rums and all the juices and the pinch of blackberries and a sugary green rim.
So heavy rums, not light rums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heavy on the rum, like a pirate.
Arr.
Yeah. Pass holders will also get a few little perks. They've already announced a Mardi Gras themed magnet for this year. There'll also be a special parade viewing area, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more because they do look after their pass holders, and we will keep you updated with those as we hear more. Yeah, Mardi Gras looks like it's going to be another
Solid event.
Should start coming out just 3 times a year. I felt like we didn't get a true experience of Mardi Gras when we were over last time because of certain things and weather.
Yeah, it was a bit cold, and we didn't get our last night.
No,
and we had things planned for that night.
It was. I still look back to that 2020 Mardi Gras and go, how lucky we were that when we'd originally planned to do the parade float, we actually couldn't, so we had to bring it forward and do it on the Thursday night. If we'd have been doing it the night we'd actually wanted and pushed for, we wouldn't have got to do it.
Nope.
That's so weird. It was 3 years ago.
It's mental, isn't it?
Crazy?
Yeah.
And then we got home and the world shut down.
I mean, still one of that. Just that whole from checking into the parade float riding to walking out of Strongwater Tavern at like 1 a.m. Just what a night. It was phenomenal.
That was a hell of a trip, man.
It really was.
Yeah. It was so good.
Cool. And actually, because some of us are actually going this year, we might actually get to talk about it on the show this year. We neglected it quite substantially last year, to be fair.
I will take the blame. I'm sorry.
No. To be fair, it was down on me as well. The fact that you, like Michelle, went for like half a day and you didn't go. That's when I should have been reaching out to our Producers Club members and done a Producers Club roundtable. Would have been the perfect thing. And I only thought about that 6 months after the event. I'm like, oh, that would have been a great reason to get some listeners on, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I assure you that's not happening this year.
Good.
I am getting that pass holder gift card thing. Awesome. And Alexa and I will be eating, drinking, and doing laissez Von Roller Temp thing.
Yes.
That thing, yeah.
You will hear how good Chris's live recording from the parks is next week. So, Chris, I expect plenty of live recordings as well.
I will, yeah. I will do that.
Cool.
Yes. Well, I guess that's going to wrap up another show. Before we go, I just want to remind you, PB Mallard people, we are still on this duck train.
Finally got to see him, by the way.
Awesome.
All right. Where is he then, Chris?
Alexa's better at this because she's the one that spotted him. So we got on the ride. Legit, I've never spent the entire ride looking elsewhere aside from forward. And so we're frantically looking everywhere. But basically, right after you get over that little hump where the cop goes, whoa.
Yes.
That guy. To your left, and you have to be sitting towards the left of the car to see it. Kind of tucked away in the back, almost behind a tree. He's just chilling back there. So he's there as of 2 weeks ago.
Cool. Yes. But yes, we want your haikus, your drawings,
We've had some in already.
We have.
Crystals was awesome.
Stories, drawings, crochet, knitting, cakes,
impressions.
Cookies. Yeah. Send in your best quack.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
That'd be funny. Anything. We just really want to up the profile of PB Mallard. So just send them to us, and when we get a few more, we're going to set up a little page, I think.
He is paying attention.
Oh, he is. He's been quacking in my ear.
Oh, yes.
Ever since. So, yes. Get on it, people. Okay, yes, we will end, as we usually do, with a universal is. And this one comes from Thomas Burnell. And if you would like to get involved yourself, you know what to do. Just in 3 words.
There might be new listeners.
I know. Just let us know what you think universal is in 3 words or less, and send it to podcast@uuopodcast.com. But for this episode, Thomas says, Universal is my crib place. See you next time.
That was another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and email Michelle at portkeyvacations.net to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6, call off the Marines, we're coming home.